When I first came to the Lord, that was one of the big determining factors in my prayer life and how I approach God. And, many of the things that were promised to me through the death, burial, and resurrection of the Lord Jesus, even though I understood that they were promises, even though I understood that they were benefits and they were gifts and they were acts of grace and kindness and all that kind of stuff, one of the things that deeply, deeply drove me was this: anything that was included in this inheritance that we have through the Lord Jesus Christ is something that Jesus gave his life for, became my sin, went to Hades, suffered all that I should have had to suffer, conquered it, and was raised from the dead. And so my position almost on almost everything that had to do with this inheritance that we have through the Lord Jesus was this: if it was important enough for Jesus to die for it, I've got to make it important to me. And so there were a lot of things, honestly, some areas of living in victory, some areas of stepping into what I have in Jesus, that I wasn't highly, highly motivated to step into those areas. I didn't really sometimes see the need so much, or maybe I was holding on to things that I wasn't ready to let go of. But at the end of the day, the question that I always ask myself is this: if Jesus died for this, do I have any right to treat it as nothing, to treat it as not being valuable? And I always came to the same thing: if Jesus died for this, then I've got to make it important to me.